Hey! Welcome to KocoSports Weekly Raw Review. I am the huge one, Dave Coco from KocoSports.com or KOCOSports.net. Don't bother going. Fucking the staff never updates it. And ProWrestling.me. If you go there, join up. It's a wrestling community. Man, I am in a cranky mood. Maybe it's because my homeboy John Cena is back. LK is here. Boom Boom might be joining us. He's scheduled to join us, but he might be fighting ninjas or something. LK, how cranky was I before this podcast began? Like, it had nothing to do with wrestling. It was just, I am cranky. So hopefully after this Monday Night Raw review, and I'll be in a better place. LK, introduce yourself and tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on ProWrestling.me. Sign up for the VIP. Also, a quick shout out to Trask at Trask from WrestlingWithWords.com. We just did a New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 10 preview. That's on ProWrestling.me. You'll be able to find that. I'm going to put that up. It was a very good interview, so check that out.
Sweet.
Also, okay. About your mood, Dave, I'll be honest, earlier on, when you just spoke to your kids, I was that close to phoning social services because that was a fucking damn disgrace. That was a disgrace.
I just don't know like what they wanted to accomplish. Like the thing is, just the human being, I don't understand. There's some things I don't understand about a human being. Like the art of scamming someone. Like my son is trying to scam me about a lunch. I'm not sure. I'm like, there's your lunch. He's like, don't you want to eat it? I'm like, no, I'm fat and busy. I'm not going to eat lunch. And they're like, well, please eat lunch. And I'm like, what kind of scam is going on? You tell me the scam that is going on. Do you not like the lunch? Do you want a different lunch? Don't give me this please eat lunch bullshit. Tell me the truth, you son of a gun. And human beings, I don't know. And this is another thing. We'll get to Raw in a second. Human beings, this is the thing that pisses me off. When a human being comes to you and says they're going to do something and doesn't do it. Like, why did you even come to me in the first place? I think 2015 has to be a lifetime record of people coming to me and be like, hey, Coco, I'd like to do that for you. And I'm like, you don't have to. No, I'm going to do it for you. I'm like, okay, man, you're really motivated. Go ahead and do it. And then they just disappear out of your life. Like, it's almost like it's like a season finale. That's how people leave your life. They're just like, I'm going to do something for you. Just kidding. I'm disappearing. Fuck you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All right. As always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. YouTube hates us, so you got to live tweet us at KocoSports because YouTube hates us. Fucking YouTube. Anyway, I got to be cranky. I got to stop being so cranky. We ask, as always, win, loss, or tie. Right now on Twitter, it's 12% win, 16% tie, 52% loss, and 20% didn't watch. And you know what? I know this is going to sound like an insult, but, you know, we always send that out like as soon as Raw ends and we tell people we're setting up for the podcast and stuff. That is an all-time low percentage in the month of December. Like, usually didn't watch is at 50%. So even though WWE, you know, the KocoSports audience, it's an all-time low of didn't watch, but you really rocked that loss column, so congratulations. LK, I'm a little cranky, so I'm going to let you go first. What did you think overall of this show? Win, loss, or tie?
I don't know if I'm just in a really good mood, or I thought it was a tie. It wasn't a win, not by any stretch of the imagination. I just think it was a tie. I mean, there were some good matches on there that I enjoyed. A few matches I enjoyed. I enjoyed the main events. We're going to get to Cena later on, Dave, because we're going to have a very debated argument. It's going to turn heated. That's the hook, line, and sinker there. That's worth sticking around for because there's going to be fucking punches and bullets flying around after that one.
Oh, great. And just like Monday Night Raw, we're going to let you down.
like at the end of the day, I think it was better than the Slammies. I think it was better than it wasn't better than the weeks before. The Go Home show for TLC, I remember being absolute wank. So overall, it wasn't the worst show in December, but it was no stretch of the imagination a very good Raw. I'll take it. I'll take it and run with it.
The Slammies were horrible. Every show besides the one before the Slammies. The one before the Slammies was like the best Raw, maybe the best Raw of the year, booking-wise. I don't know. Like, I'm really in a fucking dark place, but I still give it a fucking tie. I mean, it could have been worse. And the thing is, like, it's so fucking weird because, like, if I don't know. Here's my question for the audience here, okay, or the internet infantry. I apologize for insulting you and calling you an audience. You're as part of the show as I am. The internet infantry. Here we go. Here's my question to you, internet infantry. is it wrong to grade on a curve for WWE because the product is way worse? Like a tie in Lucha Underground is way better than a tie in WWE when I grade it. At New Japan, a tie is way better. So should I like be strict and be like, no, everything's a fucking loss until you have a good show? Or should I be like, yeah, it's WWE, dude. They tried. Look at them. Look at them. They tried. I don't know. I'm giving it a tie, but I just, like, look how low our standards have gone. You know, like, our standards have gone so low. We live in a world where, like, everything has to be perfect. Could you imagine during the Attitude Era, during Lucha Underground, during, could you imagine, let's say Wrestle Kingdom sucks, and us going, well, it's a tie, they tried. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's how fucking far WWE has gone down. Like, literally, I'm giving them a tie because deep down inside, I think they tried. But, like, it's almost like a participation award these days. Fuck it. No, I'm done. That main event sucked. And we'll get to the main event. I thought the main event sucked. I'm giving it a loss. I cannot. It's not Christmas. It's not New Year's. You know what? I have to be honest with myself. I can't just be like, it's a tie because they tried. I tried a lot of stuff too. That doesn't mean I'm fucking tying at life. I'm definitely fucking losing. So I'm giving it a weak loss, almost a tie, but I'm done. In 2016, there's no more grading on the curve. You actually have to be good. You have the most money. You have the most talent. Why ain't you good? It's just sad. It's just sad. Like, and I don't know. I would give it a tie, but unlike LK, I thought the main event match was complete garbage. But we'll argue about that in the future because we like to go in order. Oh, God. It hurts my insides. Straight, I've said this on other podcasts, but more people watch the Raw. I'm kind of an asshole. And for the longest time, I worked for multiple companies. I've run multiple companies. I teach at multiple schools. And for the longest time, asking for a weekday off in America is ballsy. Asking for a weekday off as a teacher and as a CEO is beyond ballsy in Japan. It's unheard of. And in 2016, I told all my jobs and businesses, if you need me on Tuesday, I'll come. Like, I know I always give a speech. You got to be a fan. You got to go through the hard times. But holy shit, WWE makes the Devil Rays look like the goddamn greatest baseball team ever to fucking live. At least I know the Devil Rays are trying all the time. They might not fucking win, but Jesus Christ, when you watch them on that field, they're trying. I'm giving it a loss. I could be sweet-talked into a tie. I might change that at the end, but right now I'm giving it a loss. All right, let's break this bad boy down. I was hoping Boom Boom would be here. Fucking Boom Boom. If anyone sees Boom Boom in Virginia, Alabama, or North Dakota, or Nebraska, where the fuck Boom Boom's from, just fucking walk up to him and give him a Google cake. And if you know what a Google cake is, give yourself a Barry Horowitz for watching our unpopular shows. All right, it comes out. Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon. It's the same fucking shit. And Wrestling Ranted brought up a good thing. I voted on Wrestling Ranted's awards. Go check out Wrestling Ranted's awards. He's doing an award show you can vote for. We're doing an award show and the Wrestle Kingdom preview this week. And Wrestling Ranted brought up a great point. We might have seen this a million fucking times, but there's new fans that the demographics say are not there that haven't seen it. Down in the comments when YouTube lets people fucking comment on their own system, fuck you, YouTube, or on Twitter. If you're young enough or watching enough that this is the first time you've seen this storyline, I just wonder if there's people out there, because like a lot of times people, it's for the children, and then you look at the demographics and you're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So I wonder if there's any young kids out there that never seen this storyline. Because I don't think they've done it in a while. When's the last time, Vince McMahon or Stephanie McMahon or someone got arrested? It's been a while. So I find it to be a little bit interesting. But yes, hat tag. Okay, talk about the opening promo, bro. I'm blown up, bro. Hot tag to you.
It was. You could see that, like you said earlier, they tried, but the execution. It's not. Instead of usually, it's the talents worked really hard. They busted their ass, and then the writers let them down. In my opinion, I feel it was the other way around. I thought Stephanie played her role awfully. Vince sucked, and Reigns' character. Need I say no more? I honestly think it was the wrong people in the wrong role. I like how they haven't had Triple H come out yet. I like how they're saving that because hopefully that'll be a big pop. But as a segment as a whole, I didn't enjoy this. I thought coming out of that segment, oh God, I'm going to be in for a long one. But thank God we turned it around with the next segment. But as a whole, this segment was fucking a joke. I wouldn't even watch this on the WWE highlights on the WWE YouTube channel. It was that poor. Literally, it was really, really bad. The acting.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just about to say the acting. Like, because it is acting. What they were doing is acting. And it's a TV show on national TV. The acting needs to be above average. It's on primetime. The acting was poor. And like Reigns with his stupid, he's a 70-year-old man. He pushed Vince. Vince falls and then goes, oh, fuck, I've got to sell my neck. Starts holding his neck. He looks like an imbecilic Nimrod. Like, literally, this Vinnie Mac, you are a toilet. That is confirmed on this show. Don't act. I was craving for you on the TV show for the past 3 months, and now you're on it. I wish I never did, and I regret those 3 months of my life that I can never get back. Honestly, really poor way to start the show. Poor.
Well, and all that, but here's another problem with stealing storylines from your past. Older fans, your real demographic, at its youngest has been 38. So congratulations on winning over that young demographic. But your average demographic has been 38. That's the youngest it's been in years. Congratulations. And the thing is most of your audience have seen this skit with Stone Cold, with Vince McMahon when he wasn't annoying. You know what I mean? It's just, I think you should be coming up with original ideas for multiple reasons. One, your audience isn't as young as you advertise it to be to Skittles. Two, if you do the same exact, like if it's a reboot, you're going to compare it to the original. So you're like, oh, I remember last time this happened. It was with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wow, that was a lot better. You don't want to reboot something and it be worse. You might as well, you're not Michael Bay. You want to reboot it, you want it to be better, or you want it to be a sequel, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, yeah. I just wonder, that's my question of the day. I wonder if there's any fans out young enough that don't remember the storyline. Because I don't think they exist. I think fucking just people say shit and then WWE fans just repeat propaganda. It's for the children! Average age, youngest, it's been in years, 38. Give yourself some Barry Horowitz children. Kevin Owens versus Neville. A lot of short, good matchups. I kind of enjoyed this for one reason. When Kevin Owens and Neville came out, I was like, oh, well, if the Slammies are legit, and that seems to be the cool 2015 thing, like, oh, of course it's legit. Why would... All right. So let's just pretend that the fucking Slammies are legit. Why not push Neville? Obviously, your young audience that uses the, I don't know, fucking Pinterest voted for fucking Neville. Why not? And I remember Kevin Owens versus Neville. I'm like, oh, that sucks. He just won fucking breakout superstar of the fucking century or whatever the fucking Slammy's called, and he's going to lose. And then 30 seconds later, they pulled a huge upset. And I was like, you know what? I didn't see that coming. Give yourself some Barry Horowitz. Plus, I don't know. My love of Kevin Owens is dead because he's being the ultimate heel, but there's not a face to love. So it's like, he's not even like the cool heel anymore. It's like, I fucking hate fans cheering for me. Well, Owens, look who you're wrestling. Get a fucking face that we can cheer for. Like, you want us to boo you? Fine. Wrestle a good wrestler that we can cheer for. Call up Sami Zayn and have the fucking Intercontinental title feud we all dream of that will end at fucking goddamn WrestleMania. Until then, get off the fucking Twitter machine. All right? I'm fat and I'm a great wrestler, but fucking guess what? I hate everybody. Well, guess what? No matter how much you fucking hate us, the other guy is a million times worse. Congratulations. Find a goddamn face we can at least cheer for. Yeah, we're going to fucking cheer for fucking... Goddamn. Well, hopefully the feud goes on with fucking Neville. Next, boom, boom, boom. I'm just looking. Yeah, there's a backstage segment. I don't know. Is this when he attacks Dean Ambrose, or is that later on in the show?
No, he attacks Neville after this, doesn't he? He really attacks him big time. Like, hits a big clothesline on the floor, turning him inside out, literally on the floor. Really great stuff. I love how they booked Owens in this. They booked him like an absolute monster heel, like a badass motherfucker, which is how he should be portrayed. I really like this. I really, really liked it. The match, it was too short to really rate, but I fucking adored the way they booked Kevin Owens. This was, no pun intended, the Kevin Owens show, in my opinion. I absolutely fucking adored the way that man was booked. Great job. Great job.
Sweet. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And not all that, but I don't know. I apologize. I have a bad memory, and I don't want to read. He either attacks Dean Ambrose now or later. And I think what we want is Kevin Owens versus Neville. Okay, Kevin Owens is a bad guy. We can root for Neville. Kevin Owens is a bad guy. We can root for Dean Ambrose. You can't be a bad guy and be like, I'm going against Roman Reigns. Boomy. No, we can't. But Kevin Owens, you could come in, slap my wife, kick my kids, and fuck my dog. And I'd still be like, hey, better than the fucking faces you got so far. So there you go. Boop, boop, boop. Next, you got Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. I was hoping the match would go a little bit longer. I wish there wasn't as much interference. But with that said, I enjoyed this match a lot. I enjoyed, this is the part, after the opening promo, and after John Cena. See, this is the thing. Maybe this is why I'm going to go tie. Because that opening promo was horrible. And that main event match was horrible. So, if you stop after the John Cena promo and start at the Kevin Owens segment, I give this Raw a fucking strong tie. It's the bookends that sucked. And a funny thing is, WWE considers that the most important. If you literally, I came in late. Oh, fuck, I got to go to work. See you later, John. Good promo. You fucking won. You're the big winner tonight. You are the big fucking winner. I enjoyed the Sasha Banks Becky Lynch match, and hopefully we have more and more great women's match like this in 2016. I mean, obviously it's up to their NXT caliber, but it's a great match. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm reading this off WrestlingInc.com. Tamina distracts the referee on one side of the ring. Naomi kicks Becky in the head. Sasha takes advantage and hits the backstabber and applies the bank statement. Becky fights it and applies to disarm her, but Sasha turns it into a pin for the win. And your winner is Sasha Banks. More one-on-one matches. My conspiracy theory here is the reason they made teams is because no one wants to see the WWE Divas. So they split up the good wrestlers, and they're like, oh, get it? They're in teams. So, Boom Boom's decided to join us. Boom Boom, I want to fucking punch you in the nuts so goddamn bad. Did anyone give you a Google cake? Did anyone punch you in the balls? Boom Boom, welcome.
Did you miss me, kids? I know you did. Sorry, I apologize for being fashionably late. You should take notes there, Dave. No, I actually drifted off, kind of nodded off in the main event. I woke up and said, oh, shit, what time is it? And got up and, well, here I am.
All right, well, welcome back. What do you give it, a win, loss, or a tie?
I'll give it a weak tie.
All right, so we're all in the same boat. We'll be going to live comments. If you want to live comment us because YouTube sucks, you can do @KocoSports. Man, I fucking hate YouTube. Dude, Boobs, I'm in one of my moods, dude. I'm fucking cranky, dude. I gave it a fucking
man
loss.
period.
Yeah. It's my man period of a fucking century. Holy shit. Anyway, Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. Booms, since you decided to show up, do a run-in, you're like, I think you just sat on the sideline and you're like, I don't want to talk about that opening segment. Fuck that opening segment. And Booms will check out as soon as the main event happens. Booms, you motherfucker. That's why people like you. You don't have to fucking break down Vince McMahon going to jail. All right, so Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. That's where we are. What did you think of the match?
I thought it was okay, especially for Raw. Nowhere near the level of match that they had at TakeOver earlier this year. They had an amazing match there. This one, I think it was a pretty good match. The longer it went, the better it got. You saw Becky Lynch finally start to get some offense in, which was desperately needed for her. I think when it comes to the Divas Revolution, I think she's really been the forgotten one, and I think this match really helped her out. I mean, there she was. It was essentially a 3-on-1, and there she is holding her own. The ending sequence was actually pretty passable. And the only thing I would change is I just really wish they would not end a fucking Divas match with a roll-up. You know, if they could just not do that, that would be great. But overall, the Boss got the win. The storyline's going to continue, and but overall, I think it was a good match, especially for Raw. I'm hoping these two will tie it up maybe at a pay-per-view a little bit later on down the line, but until then, I think this was a good one.
Yeah, some people can comment on YouTube right now. Congratulations for the ones that can comment on YouTube. Okay, what did you think of the women's match?
I thought I agreed with Booms. It was a good match. When I enjoyed the length. I agree with Booms again. I hated the roll up. But one thing that I liked was that Banks used the tights to cheat. Not because I'm a dirty perv, but because that's what heels do. But the commentators didn't pick up on it. Like, they showed the camera angle twice. The commentators didn't pick up on, hey, look, she cheated. Look, the commentators meant to enhance the story. If you tell me the story, look, Sasha Banks cheated, boo this fucker, you know, she's a better heel because of it. But they don't. They never pick up on stuff like that, and it really grinds my gears. Like, little things like that they just don't pick up on. Like, she deliberately did it right in front of the camera, literally lifted her whole trunk up. Look, I'm cheating, guys. I'm cheating because I'm a heel. And then the commentators are just... Shit, what a quick win for Sasha Banks. It's like, come on, do your job properly, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Awful, awful.
All right, so, well, after that, we go to a backstage segment where Renee Young is at a local NYPD, and I don't even want to review that next. Like, it's just so fucking embarrassing. Next, you got Kofi Kingston versus Kalisto. Sadly, because I love this style of wrestling, this is kind of like a hidden dream match. I was like, yeah, Kofi Kingston Kalisto. I was really excited for it. I don't know. I would love to see this match without interference. Of course, that's not going to happen. I would love to see a serious Kofi Kingston for one show, even if, I don't know. I was excited to see this matchup. These wrestlers both wrestle a style that I enjoy. And Kalisto does get the win, and that keeps the Lucha Dragons New Day feud going. And to steal a line from Wrestling Granted, I think 2016 is going to be a great year for tag teams. Make sure to vote on his awards. I enjoyed this match a lot. I just wanted more of it, and I guess for a free Monday Night Raw, that's a perfect review for business side. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I love that match. I want more of it. So hopefully one day they'll give us more of it, but I really enjoyed the matchup. And I just wish they had more time and less comedy, but I don't think that's going to happen in my lifetime. All right, okay, we'll start with you. What did you think? Kofi, Kalisto.
I enjoyed it. Very good match. What I liked about this is I thought they got given quite a bit of time. I think all these matches tonight got given a lot more time because the roster was split in half because on this very same day they had a house show. I think it was in Pennsylvania. I'm not too sure where they had it, but they had a house show. That's why some of the matches went a bit longer, and that's why you saw talents that you don't normally see in the ring, aka Zack Ryder, piece of shit, which we'll talk about later on. But as a match itself, I did enjoy it. Like you said, I like the style that they produced. I digged it. I'm happy Kalisto got the win because now they can do Kalisto beat Kofi Kingston. We're entitled to a rematch because that's WWE poor lazy booking 101. So we'll probably get that on next week's Raw as well because they'll probably do a big championship Raw next week where they'll do Reigns, Sheamus. They'll do the US title rematch and then they'll do the tag titles. They'll do Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. They'll do a Divas title match because it's the first Raw of the new year. So that's probably what they'll go down.
Sweet, sweet. I'm going to go to some live comments right now before we go to Big East and Cara. I'll try to get them in. Andrew Para on Google Plus is watching us. Much love. If you guys can find us on Google Plus, I think you can leave comments there, but fucking YouTube and Google. At Russellot on Twitter says, Vince mic skills understandably have diminished to a point where people just watch him to see if he strokes out mid-script. Yeah, he's getting old. But sadly though, I feel like I'm old, so I kind of feel like maybe people are watching my YouTube channel for the same reason. One day, Dave's gonna die of a heart attack. At Sinister Lob liked and tweeted us, so appreciate it. At Wrestling Ranted gave us 2 tweets so far. He says, "Me and you absolutely agree. Fight Owens' fight was booked the way he was supposed to tonight." I can agree with that statement. And he said, "One thing, guys, don't forget the Brooklyn crowd chanted boring during Sasha versus Becky." Yeah. Brooklyn. All right, I'm going to get some New York Northeast heat. You're no MSG. You're no MSG. There, I said it. Let's see. At Russelot, the retell of the Stone Cold storyline was so bad it almost ruined my memory of the original. That's very true. Yeah, I can see that. Shook my head the entire segment. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't want it to be bad, but it was. And at Going Berserk says 2 words for you: no investment. Yeah, it's a sad day. It's a sad day. Well, hopefully they'll. I'm even getting fucking tired of saying hopefully they'll be better soon. Like that's how much I've given up hope. I'm tired of fucking saying, well, maybe one day they'll be good. Hopefully one day they'll be good. I've just accepted it. I might fucking start wearing. You remember like back in the day when the Saints sucked and they put the paper bags over their fucking head? I might start doing that. Sadly, I think there's a gamer that does that, a Let's Player. But oh man, just hard times. Hard times. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Give me 5 seconds. This awkwardness is brought to you by my internet is slow and I'm an idiot. At the votes, we got 12% on Twitter. We got 12% win, 16% tie, 52% loss, 20% didn't watch. Yeah, Twitter doesn't have the manpower it used to. Back in the day, like Twitter would be hot, but now like it's been 42 minutes. No one's ever seen that tweet again. Sad, sad day. All right, boop boop. Ricardo, thank you as always for liking. Ricardo, hit me up. We gotta check. We gotta talk soon. I got a deal you can't refuse. I don't know what that means, but going on. Franielli says, I did not watch, so I will give my vote after your review, although I didn't have my hopes up. Cena back? We are up to a good start, LOL. Fuck it, Dave. They've been trying for a long time. You can only grade on a curve for so long. Yeah. This is when you have a C student and you fucking drug them along through the year, and you're just like, you know what, you gotta go to summer school. But I got all C's. Yeah, it's because I felt bad for you. You actually know nothing. Adam L. Cole says, I think for the first time I've got to give it a lot. Why is it every time a loss? Why is it every time when it comes to cops they always do pretty much the same routine? Like it's not even shocking anymore. No more. Yeah, I know that, but I don't know. You could push the envelopes with cops so far these days, but they don't. They're just like, well, this worked in the '90s. It will work today, right? And then hit it. Boop. Stumbling, flag on the play, stumbling on the comment, reread comment. When somebody gets arrested and that, oh, he hit me, that Vince McMahon did was ridiculous. I mean, lost, LOL, yeah. House show in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So good. Hopefully they enjoyed the house show a little better. WWE with the double booking. I don't know. I'm okay with the double booking. Next time, make sure Roman Reigns or John Cena goes to that house show. So unless I'm at the house show, then keep them on. TJ Almers has found a way to crack the system. He is the YouTube ninja. Most people can't leave comments. I can't leave comments. I can't even read comments unless they're emailed to me. But TJ Almers is the ninja. He says, let's have a moment of silence for Tom Phillips, who basically got took out by a barrage of slaps by Stephanie McMahon last week. Rest in peace, Tom Phillips. Yeah, everyone's talking about that. You know what? I don't even think it would be an issue if you just stopped Be a Star. Like, if there was no Be a Star program and Stephanie McMahon beat the shit out of one of her employees, like, well, it's pro wrestling. What are you going to do? But then when you go to fucking high schools and you're the hero and fuck you. John Morrison, a.k.a. Johnny Mundo, said he doesn't plan on returning to WWE no time soon, and also said he's having his time of his life in Lucha Underground. He said the atmosphere in Lucha Underground is... We're going to have to read the rest of that comment because fucking YouTube sucks balls. Jack Evans and Helico just rejected the WWE 2 times recently, and both said they don't want to go to WWE. They both plan to stay with AAA and Lynch Underground for most of their careers. That's awesome. And Helico got injured recently and looks like he might not be in Lucha Underground for the rest of the season, too. That sucks. And Global Force Wrestling or GFW are losing some of their talent to Lucha Underground. Seems like certain wrestlers are jumping ship. I just don't think there was a ship. I think there was like a promise of a ship. I don't think there was actually ever a ship. You know, a lot of people think Global Force Wrestling failed. I don't think it ever got started. I just don't think it got started. They were a TNA faction who had house shows. They were like the NWO on a TNA scale. All right, going back to breaking this shiznit down. Big E versus Sin Cara. Two decent wrestlers. I enjoy their styles. I enjoy their entertainment. Big E does get the win. And can I be delusional for a second, gentlemen? Thank you. I will be delusional. I think Vinnie Mac or someone at WWE watches our show. Because who, for the last couple months, have been begging for WCW storylines? Who has been begging for non-title matches to go away? I don't want to say I'm delusional, but I'm delusional. Look, it's pure WCW booking. You have the champs breaking up, go one-on-one versus the challengers, and one of the challengers win, one of the champs win. Holy fuck, I'm watching NWA. I'm watching WCW. I'm fucking 8 years old again. This is the greatest fucking booking of my goddamn life. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? Probably no one remembers that. That really might be out of your demographic. But yeah, that was some good old school NWA WCW booking. A tip to the hat. What did you think of the match? And Boom Boom, since you're older, I'll let you go first. Did you enjoy the NWA old school booking?
You talk about the match with the New Day?
Yeah, the New Day and the Lucha Dragons, how they split it up into single matches and both team won one. That was a very old school, TBS type booking.
I'm going to tell you, I did enjoy the booking on this one. Apparently, it looks like the Lucha Dragons is going to be the new challengers to take on the New Day. So I think this is going to culminate at the Royal Rumble. WWE has gotten really big on Kalisto right now, and I don't think it's a coincidence that WWE finally pulls the trigger on Kalisto not long after Rey Mysterio announces that he is signed with Lucha Underground and he's not coming back to WWE, at least not right now. So I don't think it's any coincidence that they've pulled the trigger on him. I think it was a short match, but I think the whole point was to establish the Lucha Dragons. He gets the win. Kalisto apparently is going to be the star of the tag team. This incenses the New Day. This leads to Big E versus Sin Cara. Big E gets the win because they're trying to get the heat back onto the New Day. Put them even Steven with each other. So, but overall, I liked it. And Sin Cara, by the way, I don't know why you didn't mention this, Dave, but he took a nasty spill from the apron to the outside.
Yeah.
He took a nasty spill. So I'm not sure if he's going to be 100%. I mean, if he sold it, man, he was selling like a motherfucker. But
all those Botchamania fans are going to go absolutely insane for that one. Okay, what are your thoughts?
I enjoyed the match. That spot where he got flipped off the apron, where he bumped off the apron, was horrible. But how many times, damn it, do you have to show that on a replay? Like, literally, they got about 16 different camera angles showing them all. Every single one. You're like, yeah, okay, it was a nasty bump. I get it. Just stop showing me every single second of the fucking match. Please, damn it. I did enjoy the match. I like the contrast of style, speed versus power, recipe for greatness all the time. But I liked the booking, having New Day win one, Lucha Dragons win one, protecting both teams, and then obviously this is going to lead to a match at the Rumble, like Broom said. So overall, good stuff.
All right, so next, we can just go really fast over this segment. It seemed like, I'm just guessing. This segment was, oh fuck, the guys ain't back from Pennsylvania. Send out who we have. They had a Miz TV segment that was bad. Like, I'm reading the names. There's Ryback, Goldust, Zack Ryder, R-Truth, Heath Slater, Big Show. literally, I think it was like halftime.
Heath
Like,
Slater got the
just
biggest
go
pop out of that whole group.
Yeah, it would be nice if they did something nice for him. Man, I'm going to say it a million times. Matter of fact, you could add it to my fucking tombstone, which now is starting to become a novel. I would have never fired 300.
That's very fitting for you, Dave.
It's not even a tombstone because you can't afford that much stone. It's just a big sheet of paper.
I'm just going to say, dude, you're going to be really disappointed when you die and you come to find out that we've cremated you.
No, I'm okay with being cremated. Fuck that, dude.
Well, I'm not okay with it because it's going to take me fucking all day to piss on your ashes.
Well, because, like, I hate to say this. This ain't Adam Ruins Everything, but this is Coco Ruins Everything. The funeral business is the biggest goddamn scam in the world. Please, if I die, because I'm sharing this with my family, the internet infantry. If I die, burn me the fuck up and throw me in the Tokyo Dome. I'm good. And if it costs money, then throw me in the river when no one's looking. That's it. What the fuck? Yeah. Fucking, I want a $9,000 casket. Fuck you. I'm fucking dead. Fucking unbelievable. Like, to me, whoever wants their own casket is such a fucking prick. I always joke about a tombstone, but that shit's expensive. Fuck you. Burn me up and just throw me around the Tokyo Dome. You know? Just go to, like, Wrestle Kingdom and they just be like, yeah! Like it's confetti. I just think I found out how I want to die. Booms, write it down. You're the one that makes sure all this happens. Poor guys that sit next to Booms at Wrestle Kingdom. He's like, why is this motherfucker throwing dirt? You're like, that's my best friend. He's crying because Tanahashi's still beating Okada. Anyway, yeah, when we're talking about deaths, you know it's a bad segment. That leads to Big Show versus Ryback.
Which was death for the ratings.
Yeah. Ryback wins by count out. All right.
But yeah, basically all this was this whole setup. All this, the whole point was for Big Show to get heat with the crowd and telling everybody, "Oh, I'm gonna be I'm gonna enter myself into the Royal Rumble." I think he said he wanted to be the #1 entry. So yeah, we went through all that. We went through like 20, like fucking 30. Well, it felt like 30 fucking minutes of okay. Why the fuck is everybody coming out here again? Oh, so Big Show can say he's part of the Royal Rumble. Fuck you. Good night.
They do that every single year as well, don't they? Every single year they have Big Show come out, destroy some jobbers, look like a monster, then have him get tossed out in the Rumble, then we don't see him again until after WrestleMania. That's what always happens with Big Show every single year. The guys are... The please retire chance, I'm on the fence for, because part of me says, you know what, fuck that fat piece of shit, he should please retire, get out of my life. And then the other part's like, you know what, he's out there, he's still earning some money while he can, so why the fuck should he retire? You know, he's still earning good money, don't retire. But the other part of me says, you're ruining my enjoyment of Monday Night Raw every single week, please leave.
Well, and not only that, but like, I think a lot of fans started the please retire thing because the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the first one, and maybe even the second one, wouldn't be as special. I think, like, if he won the first Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and then went away, to me, that would have been like, oh, that's a great end to his career. You know, the first night he beats, and then after that, it's just like, dude, you can't fucking wrestle when you're still here. We have Kane. If we wanted to see an old guy who can't wrestle that will never go away, we have Kane for that. We don't need you two. Can we have a Big Show? Can we have a Big Show versus Kane match at WrestleMania? And the stipulation is a Mack truck just rolls over him while the match goes on. That's it. Welcome to fucking moving on. Dean Ambrose and the Usos versus King Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus, aka the League of Nations. I'm usually not a big fan of six-man tags, but since John Cena and Roman Reigns are going to be beating the fuck out of these guys, they have to beat someone. So who are they going to beat? Of course, why not fucking Slammy's Tag Team of the Year and Dean Ambrose? I sold more shirts than John Cena. Why not? Yeah, why not? Sure, makes perfect sense. The League of Nations do fucking win, and after the match, I think that's when he gets attacked. Ambrose gets attacked by Owens. And hopefully that leads to a good feud. Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah, we're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. This is the good thing about a shitty show. When it's like a mixed bag, you can like review it and like really go in depth. But when it's complete shit, you're like, all right, fucking review show's over in 10 minutes. Everything sucked. No, I'm gonna say something. You know, first off, I'm delusional and think they watch the show, but you know, I'm not gonna give John Cena a compliment on the match. I'm just not. I'll save that for fucking LK because he's a fucking look at him. He's so fucking stupid. I think he had a good match. But I will say, as a John Cena hater, granted, I believe he stole line from our podcast, but that's because I'm a delusional fat fuck that will die on air one day. The non-title fucking speech was pretty goddamn good, and he had like 8,000 Mick Foley cheap pops. So I'm like, good for you, John. Now, can you back it up with one of those Cesaro 5-star? No, you can't. I thought it was probably one of John Cena's, I'll say, best promos ever, because I fucking hate the guy. I thought the not wanting a non-title and all, you know, not being non-title and all that. Now, granted, Del Rio looks really fucking stupid. Like, all right, it was a great promo that went on too long. Because like he's like, well, fucking great promo about non-title matches, great promo about title matches. And Del Rio's like, no, I'm not. He's like, same promo. Del Rio's like, fine. Well, obviously, you're going to repeat this promo over and over. I'll put my title on the line. And that led to, you know what? I'm going to let, you know, LK have his moment because he enjoys it. But this is the #1 wrestling company in the world for eyeballs. The #1 wrestling company for money.
Liar.
Money. And they make more money in eyeballs. You think there's no one...
You see, you are delusional, Dave. You call it wrestling. That's not what this is.
I apologize. I am delusional. All right. Sports entertainment. They have the most eyeballs in sports entertainment, most money in sports entertainment.
When you watch WWE, you say you should grade it differently. Yes, you should. You should not grade it the same as New Japan. You should not grade it the same as Ring of Honor, because what you're reviewing then is professional wrestling. You are not reviewing professional wrestling whilst watching WWE. You're reviewing sports entertainment. It's took me a very long time.
But even for sports entertainment, this was a bad match. It's not a good match. I mean, it picked up at the end to be average. It started like, you know, like there's a slow build. You're like, oh, they lock up, and then oh my god, at the end you care. This started as the worst fucking match I've ever seen in my life. They fucking are doing the walkthrough to completely average. Like, yeah, slow build to average. Good job, Cena. Good job, Del Rio. Slow build to average. Decent promo, and then afterwards, all right, let's play a game right now. Let's pretend you didn't watch. Which one do you think is better? A, Mega Powers 2.0. Roman Reigns looks around, Cena looks around, and they shake hands. Do you think they go with A? Do you think they go with B? Vince McMahon says, you're going to defend the title next week against my fucking homeboy, John Cena, and John Cena hits him with something and he turns heel. Or C, do you think John Cena fucking takes a nap on the outside of the ring and Vince McMahon says you're going to fucking take Sheamus as he's the referee? Which one do you think they went with? A, Mega Powers 2.0? B, the heel turn that shocked the world? Or C, fucking Sheamus? And they went with C. They always go with C. I was just like I was just sitting there and I was like, dude, they could do something amazing right now. Like, A, Mega Powers 2.0 would be horrible, but it would be better than C. B, it would be a huge shock and people would be amazed. And granted, we'd shit on it in 2 weeks, but at least we'd go home happy. You know? Can we go home happy once, Vince? Or C, the worst fucking possible outcome you could ever fucking imagine. If you guess C, Booms, what did you think of the pro? No, fuck you. Fucking, you were late. I mean, you fell asleep during this segment anyway. I love you, Booms, but I would have punched you in the balls if we were in the same room. But then he would be on time. Granted, your wiener would hurt. Okay, you think this was the 5-star classic match and it was the greatest thing ever? Defend your position. Please enlighten me why fucking grumpy old McGrumpy should fucking look at this match differently.
It was not a 5-star match. I just really enjoyed, like you said, the start was boring as fuck, and I was contemplating what I'm doing with my life. But it picked up at the end. There was a great near fall where Bertie hit the super kick that won him the US title where he got a 2, great near fall. I hated the finish where it ended, where the fucking League of Nations just started beating on Cena, because then you could have just said, well, why did they make their friend Alberto suffer all through that match to then just do it at the end? They should have just done it at the start, but hey ho. I just enjoyed
where's King Barrett? Is King Barrett the worst fucking heel friend ever? We always talk about the Faces being horrible friends.
He's recovering from a minor neck injury, so they didn't want him to do any much activity.
Gotcha. So he basically walks on stage and that's it. He's like, remember me, but I'm not going to do anything.
And the promo, what I loved about it is when he came out, there was the John Cena sucks chant. There was John Cena sucks. Yeah, that was sung by 16,000 people. By the end of his promo, 16,000 people were chanting, yes, let's fucking do this. I want Cena. Come on, Cena.
Good for you. I'm sorry I compared you to MSG. That wasn't fair.
That takes skill. That takes great skill to get a crowd that hates you with so much passion. They sing along to your theme song and edit it so that you suck. For them to get you to cheer for you to win a US Championship match against an established heel. That takes great skill and great talent, and I tilt my cap to Mr. Cena. And I'm going to be honest, I missed him. I was happy he was back. Like, imagine if that wasn't Cena.
You are going to regret these words.
And we had to deal with a Roman Reigns versus Bertie feud. No. I'm happy this Cena's back.
I disagree. I think this is where we and you disagree. And Booms, you're going to be the judge, okay?
Okay.
I think Roman Reigns has weaknesses. But I will take Roman Reigns over John Cena every day. Now, granted, would I like a real wrestler? Of course. But WWE's not giving us that option. There is no fucking good option. So it's either A, the devil we know, or B, the new devil. And I choose wisely. I'm like, hey, I say Roman Reigns is better than John Cena. Like, no matter how much I shit on Roman Reigns, I'm always like, oh, at least he's not John Cena. Like, I really think Roman Reigns should have a shirt that says, at least I'm not John Cena. I would buy it. I'd be like, fuck yeah, Roman Reigns, he's not John Cena. That would be my catchphrase. Like, you know how he always does that stupid smile and likes Looney Tunes? I'd have Roman Reigns go, at least I'm not John Cena. Off stage. That's it. Like, that's how you end Raw. You know how they end Raw, and there's always that close-up, and they're like, rah, 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 storyline. I say the official ending of Raw is Roman Reigns just looks at the camera and goes, at least I'm not John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. Best way to fucking end Raw every week. Okay, you're going John Cena. You like John Cena better than Roman Reigns?
Yes, for sure. I'm not by any means a Cena fanboy. I don't love Cena. I just think that he did a good job tonight, and it was good to see him back. But I guarantee you, in 3 weeks' time, I will regret those words ever coming out of my mouth, and that's a damn shoot.
Oh, you are. I can't wait. I'm just gonna sit there and smile, because I'm a fucking dark motherfucker. I'm like the dark side. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the future. You're gonna be crying on air, and it's gonna feel so good. Like, I always love when someone doesn't watch wrestling and they come back and like, John Cena's not that bad. And I'm like, and then like 6 months later they stop watching wrestling. And I'm like, yes, welcome to my hatred. It's so dark in here. It's so lonely. Boom, boom, boom. Who do you give the nod to? Judge Boom Boom, final decision. Who's worse?
Cena's the worst, so between those two, I would actually give the title. I would stick with Roman Reigns because at least I have potential for fresh matchups, and I'm not gonna have to hear Roman Reigns give the whole hustle, loyalty, respect promo 97 goddamn times before he steps in the ring.
What is Roman Reigns' thing? Is it deal with it? I don't even pay attention to Roman Reigns' promos.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck is it. I know he does the Superman punch and he smiles to the camera. Well,
Spears people and he says, "Believe that."
Oh yeah, I believe that is better than hustle, loyalty, respect. It's like, yeah, hustle, loyalty, respect. Like I remember when it first came out, like it made no sense to anyone. And then like as time went on, they're like, oh no, hustle, loyalty, respect. I'm like, those what? Loyalty, respect, hustle? All right, sure. Sure, you're from the fucking street. Those words mean. Like, they just randomly picked. Like, they went to a fucking guy and they're like, hey, you wear your hat sideways and you live in an urban environment. What words do you use? And they just fucking wrote it on a t-shirt. And they're like, well, sometimes kids my age say hustle. All right, what else? Loyalty? Do people really say that? Sure, yeah. And respect. And he's like, yeah, that's a great T-shirt. Moving on. Believe that. All right. So overall, I give it a loss. I give the middle a tie. But the main event, if you cut off the main event and you cut off Vince McMahon stuff, it's a tie. But you add that Del Rio zombie bullshit John Cena match, and you add Vince McMahon, I give it a loss. Boom says tie. LK says he loves John Cena. Let's go to live comments and wrap this bad boy up. All right. Oh, Twitter's exploding. Thank you, Twitter. All right, let's see. At Joey Numbers 420. Yo, remember Joey Numbers? I fucking talked to him. I told him how much money he owes. And you know what he said? He said, no, Boom Boom owes that money. I'm just kidding.
About to say, I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
Yeah, Joey Numbers is going to help us with PWME. So hopefully he does $900 worth of work for ProWrestling.me. Oh, Joey Numbers. I love making fun of you. I'm so glad we got back together. Where the fuck was I? Oh, Joey Numbers says, I thought Vince was going to have an aneurysm when the crowd chanted CM Punk. Yeah. I wish, a lot of wrestling fans I hate fucking people that chant CM Punk. No, hey, dude, chant it all fucking day. If it's something that fucking bothers them and they edit it out, listen, if they're not going to try in the ring, at least have them try in the fucking editing room. And not only that, but CM Punk represents, CM Punk's not coming back. No fucking shit, fucking, wow, congratulations, Sherlock Holmes. Really, he's not coming back. I couldn't. No, you chant CM Punk because it's an idea of what wrestling should be. And it's the best way to show your disappointment. But people are like, he's not coming back. He's a quieter. At Wrestler Ranton says, of course I remember old school booking. That's my cup of tea. Hashtag WrestleMania 2 retrospect coming soon. LOL, cheap plug. Oh, don't worry, you cheap plug whore. It's going to cost you in the long run. Wrestling Ranton will probably be joining us for our Wrestle Kingdom preview. And, yeah, I got to talk to Wrestling Ranton. Wrestling Ranton only talks to me on air. I'm starting to think we might not be friends. And if that, I was going to steal the line from fucking Tombstone. I love Tombstone. I gotta watch Tombstone again. Where was I? At Russellot says, my kids who are 14 and 17 shake their heads because I watch WWE. WWE is giving me nothing to defend, much less to get them to watch. Yeah, my kids only watch Dragon Gate and high-level New Japan. They won't watch anything else. They just don't find it entertaining. My daughter does judo. Can you imagine doing judo and as a little girl and then go and see Nikki Bella? Okay. She's a fucking role model.
Oh shit, I'm a Cena defender now, so I got to stick up for Nikki Bella. What are you saying? She's an inspiration to women all around the world, Dave. All around the world. Inspiration. I tilt my cap to you, lovely lady.
She has a vagina. That's pretty much her biggest qualification. Never mind. Moving on. Before I go to bed tonight, check out at KocoSports and LK Wrestling Review Raw. I'll appreciate it. Wrestling Ranton plugged us. No Boom Boom, though. That's what happens when you show late. Quote of the night, KocoSports. You're going to regret these words. To LK. Yeah, I can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait to see it break. Because Rob came in. Remember Rob? Rob, by the way, check out Cynical on YouTube. He's doing a Let's Play of WWE 2K15 of Darth Coco. So go subscribe to him. He's a great guy. But I remember Rob was like, why do people hate John Cena? 6 months later, he's like, I'm not even watching this shit. Yeah. WrestleMania, I don't know why it brings me joy. It brings me joy. Fucking moving on. It shouldn't bring me this much joy, but it does. I love someone defending Cena and then just watching him crumble as time goes by. Oh, it feels so good. I shouldn't feel this good. I should be a better person, but I'm not. At Russellot says, WrestleMania is going to be driving distance from me. Wanted to take my kids. He has zero interest. Doesn't give one fuck. Sad. Yeah. I just, look what kids have today. They have video games, which are telling some of the best stories ever that's interactive. They have online, they're just some of the best fucking content ever that's narrowed right down to what they like. You know, like, I think going after the kid demographic is dumb. I don't think it's going to work. I just think, and all that, but like, if you put on a good product and people talk good about it, you're going to get more fans, and it's going to equal more money. You're going after a demographic that doesn't fucking even want you. And it's the same thing. All pro wrestling is like that. Pro wrestling is literally, no, that's not fair. Sports entertainment in America is literally going after people who don't like you. That's what it is. Kids don't like you, that's who you go after. Casual fans don't like you like the hardcore fans, that's what you go after. Like, and the thing is, like, I've done this skit before, but let's pretend Splatoon guy here is a pro wrestler. You're like, I'm a pro wrestler. And you're like, fuck you, you're not a boxer. Respect me! I'm a pro wrestler. Oh, I only watch MMA. Respect me! I'm a pro wrestler. Yeah, I love pro wrestling. I love what you do. It's so you fucking Mark, you stupid fucking Mark! And it's just like, pro wrestling is really going after the demographic of people who fucking hate you. And they're like, oh, you like me? Fuck you. You'll always like me. Your ratings don't show that. Fuck you, you fucking smark. How dare you like what we do? Alright, sorry. I apologize. Fucking silly me. But yeah, it's going after the demographic that doesn't fucking give a shit. Like, I wonder too, like, with the UFC, internet, video games being what they are, I wonder if we would have been wrestling fans. Think about it. Imagine being 8 years old. Imagine being, let's say 8 to 14, because that's what I imagine the average wrestling fan joins, unless your family introduced you, and then it's kind of a family tradition. But let's say you find wrestling on your own. You find wrestling on your own about 8 to 14. If you were 8 to 14, and you had Grand Theft Auto, Mario Maker, YouTube, online communities, would you even watch wrestling? Look how shitty the product is. Like, no one thinks like the 8 or 14-year-old. No one, like, who the fuck would... I don't know. Hard times. Hard times. Let's see. At Russellot says, the start end was so fucking bad you could have had a Royal Rumble. In the middle, still, you have a shitty loss. Yeah. Joey Numbers says, if you want Boom Boom to show on time, promise him Daphne as a guest. Oh, yeah. Okay, Joey Numbers says, you didn't have a thing for Daphne? I hate Daphne. I don't know why.
I know. You've documented that quite well, and he's made a reference that's damn near 10 years old, so yeah, way to go, Joey.
Well, Joey Numbers, it wouldn't be Joey Numbers if he didn't make a reference that's 10 years old. My Daphne experience and Boom Boom's Daphne experience were completely different. Just completely different. I don't know if we should we get into it? I mean, you had a great interview. Me,
nice, pleasant experience with her, but all right, let's just move on. We got other things we got to get doing.
Boom Boom has a crush on Daphne. He doesn't want me to tell the story where I just fucking lost my shit.
No, I've actually heard it.
Well, yeah, but like, we can recycle the fucking Stone Cold Police show, but we can't fucking recycle a Daphne story? That's unfair, I tell you, unfair. If you want Boom Boom, he just retweeted the same thing. Joey Numbers. Shame on you. Let's see. LOL from Franielli. A bunch of people are asking me about Lucha Underground. I'm super excited. It's less than a month away. And we're going to, our award show is coming up. We're going to be doing a Triforce. It's either going to be in a couple minutes or in a couple days. Best fucking preview ever. Joey Numbers on Facebook, he's all over this place. He's like, we fell in love with you again. I think he's trying to make up his debt in comments. He's like, that's $1 off a tweet, $1 off on Facebook. I told my friend to watch, and he asked me if this is 2.5 men talking wrestling. Now, that's not fair. 2.5 men is a lot better. This is where we disagree. I'll take John Cena any day over Roman. Oh. And I hate John. Fuck you, LOL. Alright, well, there you go. I guess that'll be the pick your poison. Literally pick your poison. Like, the funny thing is, we could debate who would we rather have, John Cena? Like, we could debate who would you rather have, John Cena or Roman Reigns, but if you add anyone into that conversation, like, oh, the other guy. Like, all right, who would you rather have, John Cena, Roman Reigns, or the Great Khali? Well, the Great Khali can sell a lot of merchandise in India. Like, just a sad state we're in. All right. Oh, we got tons of messages on YouTube. Some people have hacked the system, so congratulations. I think it's just TJ that hacked the system. John Morrison said the atmosphere in Lucha Underground is the greatest, stuff like WWE and another company, TNA. He encourages wrestlers from big companies to go to indies and encourages... We'll have to respond to a lot of these afterwards. And this is why WWE will never be nominated for an Emmy or any other big award producing stuff like this. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, and LK brought this up earlier, and Vince McMahon and WWE people bringing it, oh, it's sports entertainment. All right. What's it better than? Television has really been improving. Movies have really been improving. What's it better than? What's it better than? Like, I don't get it. Like, oh, we're entertainment. All right. You have an award show. That was probably the worst award show of the year. You're a TV show that tells stories. It's hard. You're for women. No. Like, I don't know. Maybe I only watch good entertainment because I live in Japan and I have to be picky. But, like, is there worst entertainment out there? Not pro wrestling, just entertainment. You know? It's not, like, these are the shows I watch with my wife because, you know, they're going after the women demographic. How I Met Your Mother, Raw's not better writing than that. Mistresses, Raw's not better writing than that. Sex and the City, Raw's not better writing than that. So, okay, that eliminates the women demographic. Let's go after the kids demographic. Pixar, it's not better than that. Marvel, not better than that. Disney, not better than that. Fucking Shrek, not better than that. Fucking Phineas and Ferb, not better than that. So there's the kids demographic. Let's go after your real demographic, 38 males. Arrow, Flash, you know, I didn't see it, but Breaking Bad's probably really good. What fucking, like, oh, we're entertainment. What entertainment are you beating? What entertainment are you beating? You're not a good pro wrestling company, so let's judge you on entertainment. Who are you defeating? Name one person you're defeating in entertainment. One. The Today Show? I don't know. I've never seen it. Maybe you're beating it. What show? Booms. Name one show on WWE that's considered entertainment. Don't go news. Don't go selling shit. You would consider entertainment. Name me one show that's worse than WWE Raw as far as entertainment alone.
Like any show outside of WWE?
That would be considered entertainment. It has to be considered. Like, I don't think people on CNN isn't considered entertainment. Documentaries ain't considered entertainment. Home Shopping Network isn't considered entertainment unless you're fucking.
So a show. I'm just making sure I got the parameters here. A show that is outside of WWE that is worse than Raw.
Yes, entertainment-wise, just pure on entertainment. It's for entertainment. I mean, there's a lot of reality TV shows out there that they might beat.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's some reality shows that I really hate, like the. Let's see, it's currently active. I don't like any of the Kardashian shows.
All right, WWE's better than the Kardashians. Give it up, Vince. Great job. Go on. Boom's like, I'm done.
Like, you just named me something, I named you one. Okay, keep going. Okay, fine then. Yeah.
Well, the point is, it's not easy, sir. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, they're never going to win an Emmy. Like, if they won an Emmy, I would even want one. Like, that's how fucking bad WWE product is as a writer. As a writer, it is a dream to win an Emmy. It is. You know, like, hey, dude, I'm a writer. I won an Emmy. If WWE legit won an Emmy, I would never want it. I would, like, refuse it. I don't know. Does it come with cash? I'm pretty fucking poor. But if it doesn't come with cash, I'm refusing it. And even if it does come with cash, I'm going to send, like, the worst fucking person for, like, the worst fucking thing ever. Like, I'm going to send a protester to accept the award, but for the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, I hate the fact that people call watches clocks. It's obviously a watch. Thank you for the award. This fucking means a lot to me. Have their moment. I'm fucking retarded. Moving on. Rumors are that Ultima Lucha 2 next year will be 4 hours long. That is the greatest fucking rumor ever. Producer of Lucha Underground wants a tour in Japan. Might be next year. I'll be there. I can't wait to watch Wrestle Kingdom 10 next week. I know, it's so close. I got my tickets from Santa. I can't wait. We're going to do a preview show. I can't fucking wait. This Brooklyn crowd didn't give a fuck to be on Raw tonight. Yeah, the Brooklyn crowd reminded me of the Tampa crowd. I'm calling now. Aztec Warfare will be better than a Royal Rumble next year. That's not really calling your shots. Like, you have to call your shots. Like, it has to be something big. It's like, oh, Wrestle Kingdom will be better than Survivor Series. That's not really calling your shots. That's Sin Cara, it just got injured in his match tonight on Raw. That sucks. The Rock will be wrestling at WrestleMania 32. I don't know. All right. I have no response to it. Like, it's... All right, Rock's there. Why not? It seems that Nikki Bella's finish of the Rack Attack has caused her neck injury. Oh, my God.
While we're on Nikki Bella, do you know I have, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground and we get Randy Orton, that's Randy Orton's gimmick. So we've now got a new John Cena one, okay? So this is John Cena's one, okay? No one has a knack of winning big matches than Big Time John. That's his one. So never talk about John Cena. That's what we got. So make them shirts. Anyone can make shirts. There you are. So you got, if you could build a sports entertainer from the ground up, you get Randy Orton, and no one has a knack of winning big time matches like Big Match John. JBO, you must have said that about 5 times. Legit 5 times, that exact quote.
Cool. I almost broke down and used Boom Boom's real name. It's up to you. I'm thinking no, but we can if you want. Booms, you can just talk. It's a podcast. You don't have to be so secretive. The question is, from Boom Boom on the show, he messages, are we doing the award show after this review? And I'm like, I don't know. Because, like, I want to put thought into it. So, I don't know. Do you want to do it, Booms?
No, that's why I'm asking.
Well, I don't know. I am undetermined.
See, this is the issue we have, Dave. Is the earliest I can do it is Sunday because I got overnights all week at work.
Fucking okay, I'll put you right in the nuts.
Unless we do it every one of the days at 8 a.m., which is after I finish work, which is 2.5 hours from now. So 2.5 hours from now. What time would that be?
Wonderful. So we'll have 0 live viewers. That's a good strategy. All right, I don't know, Booms. It's your call. You look sleepy. You look like hell. So it's up to you, because we can always replace LK. LK's like, can you at least put it in a chat, jerk nuts? I don't know.
I tried to do that, but some jackass from New Jersey. Hey, well,
I can't read comments and think. Everything has to be out loud. I don't know. It's up to you. We can talk off air if you want. So I'm guessing a new finisher when she comes back. Hopefully she never wrestles again. It's just stop getting girls that look like models who learn how to wrestle and get girls that can wrestle. Look at you. Oh, son of a twat. Is John Cena back? Dun, 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 dun. I didn't watch Raw, but I saw the title of the show. By the way, great to see the band back together. Dave and Boom Boom. See? Look at you. It already replaced you, okay?
Son of a bitch.
Did you ever notice? I think, do you ever notice no one ever says all 3 of us? Like, if we're doing a show together, they're like, yeah, Wrestling Ranton's like, LK and Koco'S doing a great show. And then Hook and Shoot's like, yeah, Dave and Boom Boom. I noticed I haven't been eliminated. Actually, there was one commenter that was eliminated me like a month ago or 2 months ago, and it hurt so bad. I was like, now I know what it's like to be D. Now I know what it's like to be LK and Booms. It hurts. Don't you have any compassion? I think that's it. We'll go over some more live comments and we'll start plugging stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Twitter, at KocoSports. My kids don't even watch live TV. I cut the cable off. They wouldn't even notice. That's another issue WWE's having. Yeah, it's true. I only have cable. Cake eater time. I wish there was, if we had music, I'd have cake eater music. Or someone just scream, you're a cake eater. I would have cut cable. In America, I never had cable. I just had internet. And in Japan, I would cut cable. But the problem is, I live in a condo, and everything is paid for, and it's kind of like, I don't want cable. And I'm like, yeah, but you already have it. I'm like, yeah, but I want to cancel it. And they're like, that's not the way it works. I'm like, all right, I got cable. Because I was like, it's so funny, too, because, they didn't understand. I was like, well, you can lower my bill if you cut cable. And they're like, that's not the way it works. I'm like, all right, I guess I got cable forever. Goddamn fucking... I hate my house. It's the nicest house I've ever lived in, and it's such a nightmare. Oh well. Hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I got free cable. Fucking hard times. Free cable. You don't know. Booms, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to live in this building, and you're just free cable and free internet. It's hard times, okay? Hard times.
The struggle, baby.
You know what?
Struggle.
You know what? Straight up shoot. Hard times. You want to know hard times? This is hard times. Our gardener used to come every day. Now only comes twice a week. Hard times. Hard times. You know what? My maid only comes 3 times a week. 3 times a week. That's it. Hard times, Boom Boom. Hard times.
Hard
I'm an
times.
asshole. I gotta get back. Joey Numbers, it hits a home run. Thanks to Boom Boom, LK, and I guess Dave for a good show. Good work, guys. All right, yeah, we got a comment to mention all 3 of our names. Now, you know what? That's the dream. That's the dream. We should end it on that. All right. Yep, I think we're ending it. LK, plug something and I don't know. Your last statement and plug something. What is your last statement and plug something?
Last statement. See, this is the lasting impression, so this is a tricky one, you know. I'm tempted to either going down the sports entertainment Randy Orton route or Big Match John. I'm tempted, one or the other. I really am tempted, but no. Back to honesty. Watch Raw. If you're going to watch Raw, watch it on the highlights for the majority. Watch a few of the matches. Watch the women's match. Watch the Kofi Kalisto match. Watch the Sin Cara bump on the YouTube highlights. Watch the Cena Del Rio if you want to hear JBL scream. No one has a knack of winning big-time matches more than Big Match John 15 times and a great near fall from Bertie with a super kick. Apart from that, don't watch it. Check me out on prowrestling.me, LKVIP, 50 pence per month. There you go. That'll do for me.
Do you think JBL hates doing that, or do you think he's just doing it as like a crutch?
No,
It's like, if I just keep saying this, I don't have to say anything. Or do you think Vince is yelling at him like, say it again?
No, you can hear in the passion of his voice, the passion, the pure passion coming out of John Bradshaw Layfield's mouth when he says that quote is beyond belief, and I love it. Tears run down my eyes. JBL's my favorite worst commentator of all time. Like, he sucks dick, but he comes up with 2 of the greatest lines I've ever heard in my life that I'm going to take to my grave. You talked a lot about death. I'm taking these to my grave. If you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, you get Randy Orton. No one has a knack of winning big-time matches more than Big Match John. Like, I tilt my cap to you, JBL, you fucking Texan toilet, but that was fair. He can't commentate to save his life, but he's got that going for him, so good job, JBL, good job.
And Fred Yelly on Facebook, Booms, you'll make that. This will bring a smile to your face. It says, "No wonder Booms will be pissing on your ashes." Oh well, I just, yeah, like, well, Booms made the joke. What's that comedian who did the news and will read anything? That comedy, the American comedy.
You're talking about Ron Burgundy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like the real life Ron Burgundy. That's why I always find it funny because people are like, you block YouTube comments because you're afraid of what people will say. I'm like, dude, ask Booms. Go back. I'll read anything. I'll read anything on air. Booms, your last word of the night, and plug whenever you want to plug.
Be sure to check us out at prowrestling.me. It's not a .com. It's prowrestling.me. It's the Facebook page for professional wrestling fans, and also check us out at KocoSports.com. It's your home for combat sports. It includes boxing, mixed martial arts, pro wrestling, amateur wrestling, sumo wrestling, taekwondo, kickboxing, judo. If you can get your nose broke doing it, we got it covered there on the site, along with our news and gossip section, updated daily, along with our very popular video on demand section. It's KocoSports.com. It's where the world goes to kick ass.
All right, so please check out KocoSports.com or KOCOSports.net. And now we're getting a lot of comments in. But let me get a couple plugs out of the way. Coco Plays, my biggest failure of 2015. It's me playing RBI baseball, talking about anything. I got to really improve that in 2016. Like, I know ProWrestling.me is nowhere near where it's supposed to be. But, oh, God, is Coco Plays the biggest fucking failure of the year. Do we have Triforce Awards for Coco failures? But check out Coco Plays. It's my Let's Play channel. I have fun. No one else does, but I enjoy it. So check out Wrestling Rantin. He has an award show coming up that me, Boom Boom, and LK will be a part of. I did my votes earlier in the day. And who else? Geek Essentials, Sword Dog, the whole gang. Go check him out. And I want to give a special thanks to Joey Numbers, who's joining PWME. And hopefully we can make that place a lot better in 2016. Franielli says, if you're going to watch Raw, don't look any further than Randy fucking Orton, the perfect representative. I'm done. I can't even read it. The show was a win. Raw was a loss. All right, I appreciate the kind words.
What was his Randy Orton comment? That's the only part I'm interested in. You know me, I'm interested in that Orton comment. What did he say about Orton?
All right, I'll copy and paste it. Here you go. This is Franielli's comment. I can't read that propaganda on air. After I said I'll read anything, I'm like, no. Franielli, you broke me. I won't read that. I guess playing with yourself is not paying off. Dush. They talking about Coco Plays. Yeah, Coco Plays is a huge fail. I was expecting, and not only that, but like I had such small goals. Know what sucks about Coco Plays is I had such small goals for it and still completely failed. Like I'd be like, oh, my goal for 2016 is to do one push-up. So like, and I still failed. Oh man, Coco Plays. What could have been? Oh, it's still there. 2016, we're gonna turn it around. You know, I think. You know, what's hot in 2016? Playing RBI baseball badly on YouTube. At Russell says, at what point would you guys decide you're done hands washed with WWE? I never thought I'd consider myself. Yeah, this is a good point because this year has been really grind. I always said, like, I had a line in it there. I said, when Triple H officially takes over for Vince and 2 years after Vince is gone, and if it still sucks after 2 years after Vince is gone, I would tap out. But, you know, I'm one of those defend the fans, be loyal. You know, we've done tons of videos on this. But it's coming. It's grinding. It is really grinding. Because how many times can you say, well, at least they tried? How many times can you say, well, I hope it gets better? You know what I mean? It's just, that's it. And the thing is, you know, like even YouTube, like, I don't think we're going to grow any more than we grow because, like, we have our audience, that's it. And to grow, you kind of have to sell out. I was like, I'd rather just go to work. You know what I mean? This is the closest I've ever been to tapping out. You know, I've tapped out in TNA for a couple times, but this is the closest I've ever been to tapping out on Monday Night Raw. And it's just, how long can you say, well, one day it's going to be good? It's a grind. Like this year, and I mentioned this earlier, but this is the first year I told all the companies and schools and everything I work for, I said, hey, 2016, I'll be free on Tuesdays. You know, I'll probably still review Raw, but there won't be no rush to do it. It's just, you know, we've reached our peak. This is it. You know, Raw's not going to get better. We're not going to be positive. This is it. We peaked out, motherfuckers. We're going to do this dance forever. You know? I mean, you know, if YouTube was a legit business and I needed money, I would sell out. But it's not a legit business for me, and I'm not going to sell out. So, yeah, this is it. This is the saddest fucking answer ever. But I don't know. I don't know what keeps me going anymore. Because, like, yeah, there's NXT, there's New Japan. And I probably, you know what, I think I would give up on Raw, but still just review Lucha Underground and New Japan. And just not give a fuck about ever making it on YouTube. Because, like, you have to, because the thing is, my dream for the channel is, I review WWE, people find my jokes funny, and then they'll check out Lucha Underground. I review WWE, people are like, haha, that guy's angry, but he says New Japan's good, and they check out New Japan. But, like Coco Plays, I failed at that. It's just, I have an audience that's like, ha ha ha, make fun of John Cena. I love New Japan too. Our numbers, Booms can testify to this. How often do our audience say they love New Japan and Lucha Underground and NXT, and our numbers just show that's a lie?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, there was times that, you know, people are like, oh, well, why don't you check out this product, or hey, could you do a review of this pay-per-view? And to our credit, we actually do it, and then we go back and we look at the hits that it's getting, and it's like, whoa, wow, I guess you're the only one, because it's you and I guess your mom are the only two that are watching this. That's it.
Yeah, and not only that, but like, I don't know. I was hoping, as a goal of the channel, that we'd make it a little bit higher, but at the same time, like, the more you learn about YouTube, you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not spamming other channels. I'm not spamming people. I'm not going to go on other shows and be like, your show sucks, watch mine. I'm just not going to do it. And then, like, being positive. Like, there's tons of people out there, and it's just like, yeah, so, like, the question, this is the closest I've ever been to quitting. And me and Booms, we did this before YouTube. We did this on radio. We did this on online radio. It's just, the things we are saying about WWE, we said 10 years ago. And it's just like, all right. You know, so in my head, my drop dead time is Vince McMahon steps down 2 years after that. Because, you know, they have to unfuck what Vince has done for years. That's my drop dead line on, like, concrete. Everyone has to draw a line in the sand. If when Triple H takes over, God forbid, if it's Kevin Dunn, but whoever takes over for running the day-to-day in WWE, and it's not good 2 years after that, that's my line. But now, yeah, like, you know, I go to places and be like, yeah, I'll work Tuesdays. Because I live in Japan, so it's Tuesday morning. I'm like, yeah, I'll work Tuesday. What does it fucking matter? You know, and the funny thing is, our numbers don't go down. Like, we usually get, like, 2,000-3,000 people, and for us, that's good. You know, sometimes it depends on if Google puts us higher, we'll get more. But we'll get about an average of 2,000-3,000. But then, like, if I do it a day later, it drops to about 1,500. And I'm like, nah, okay, might as well go out. Like, and that's the thing. Booms has a saying. I'm going to steal a line from Booms. When your joy becomes a job, why? Like, I literally love my job more than my hobby of watching pro wrestling. And that's when you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, if at work, I enjoy it. I enjoy running my companies. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy doing charity. Dun, 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 dun! Buy my pink shirt. I legit enjoy this shit. But then, like, when it comes to Raw, I'm like, all right, I guess I could tell fucking really bad jokes that I've told a million fucking times about John Cena. So, yeah. Well, LK and Boom Boom can keep it up. But this is the closest I've ever been probably in a long time. I do have a drop dead time. I'm like, dude, I can't do it anymore. So who knows? Maybe we'll become an all-new Japan channel. Booms will be like, fuck you! So, but yeah, I didn't know I was going to go that deep on that tweet. That was a pretty fucking deep tweet, as Gary Vaynerchuk would say. Booms, what about you? How much longer are you going through this grind? Are you doing this forever? You're like, nah, fuck it, this is what I do? This is part of me?
Well, I'm gonna review wrestling for as long as I'm actually able to do. As far as WWE goes, this is one of those rare exceptions, you know, because of my schedule. I was able to actually watch tonight's show and check things out. But typically speaking, with my schedule, I, you know, am unable to watch Monday Night Raw when it comes out. And to be honest, there's a lot of times I'm in no fucking hurry to go back and rewatch it and, you know, share my thoughts on it. I'm like, I don't care. And, you know, to be honest, I don't miss it.
Yeah, let me tell you, if I stop the podcast, I'm not watching Raw. Like, I remember, like YouTube took away our channel because they're fucking YouTube. They took away our channel, and I just remember going, why am I watching this? Click. So if it wasn't for the podcast, I wouldn't be watching it. I mean, I probably would check in from time to time, but I wouldn't. Like, I stopped doing a podcast on TNA because of Matt Hardy. I haven't watched TNA since. You know, I'll test the waters again when Matt Hardy doesn't have the title. If Matt Hardy wins that title, I don't know. I don't think there's any coming back, TNA fans. I'm sorry. LK, you're a lot younger. You have a lot more fight in you. You haven't been through the wars that me and Boom Boom have been. What's your call? How much longer are you gonna do it? Are you a lifer? Are you fucking? Why am I'm not even gonna last the end of this podcast.
I'm a lifer, and with the VIP, I kind of have to watch Raw, don't I, no matter what. It's kind of the go-to show to do. And you have to keep up to date with the news for the Daily Dirt show, which means I'm going to have to talk about results and TV ratings, so I kind of have to keep up with it. But I could happily... There's several times where I've sat down and thought... It hasn't been me who said it. I remember last week before the Slammies, because I wasn't on the Raw review, I was going to say the story. It was about 12 midnight. And I go, Mum, I just got back from work, because Mum just about to go to bed. I'm like, oh, Mum, I want to go to bed. It's like, why won't you go to bed? Raw's on. It's like, I thought you loved Raw. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. Why'd you watch it then? She goes, why'd you watch that? Why'd you watch it then? I don't know. Good question. No, I do have a podcast. I'm like, well, surely they'll rather see you happy than sad, won't they? I'm like, that's not how this game works. Well, this isn't how this game works.
Sadly, it's true. Like, if you're more positive, you're going to get more views and all that. That's just like YouTube #science fact. But still, you know, like, I wouldn't want to, like, I don't want to call people under the bus, but have you seen YouTubers sell out? Like, I'd rather just have a real job. I know YouTube is so much fun, but, like, I don't want to pick on people, but there are people that you're just like, you can see their soul leaving their body because they're not being known. And I always wondered, like, if you want an audience and you want your voice to be heard, that's why you become a writer, that's why you become a podcaster. I always wonder, don't you want it to be your voice? Like, wouldn't you rather have 1,000 people that want to hear your voice than 7,000 people listening that's not your voice? I don't know. I just always thought, like, you know, same thing with books. Don't you want it to be your voice? I don't know. I'm granted, food and money is important, but I don't know. Because, like, maybe it's because I make a lot more money at my other jobs. I would hate to. I'd hate to force to be positive. I would just hate it. At Joe O'Hare Comedy said, liked and tweeted us. Much love. Go check him out, dude. Joe O'Hare is definitely a high-ranking member of the Internet Infantry. He watches all the shows, and he likes and tweets everything, so much love. Stand-up comedian, 9'8". True story. I measured him. He also says, Ty, was there live? Oh, he was there live. Sweet. There was very too much dead space. It was like they were intentionally trying to kill the crowd. Yeah, a lot of times TV tapings have a lot of dead space. Especially, you know, a lot of people make fun of TNA fans at the Impact Zone. But what people don't understand is at the Impact Zone, you have to wait in line for maybe an hour, and that's even if you reserve. You have to wait in line a long time, and if you don't reserve, you have to wait. It's crazy how long you have to wait in line. And then once you're in the building, you have to wait more, and then in between segments, there's a large gap. So everyone's like, oh, well, the Impact fans, they're kind of assholes. I'm like, no, dude. Imagine, like, you went to a live show, right, recently, LK, and Booms goes to live shows. Imagine having to wait 5-6 hours to watch TV tapings with, like, 10-minute breaks in between each segment. Oh. You're not going to be fucking ECW all fucking night. You're going to be like, holy shit, I'm fucking tired. Fuck. So, yeah. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. More tweets. At Joe O'Hara says, plus half the roster was out in PA at some house show. At least that meant we got to see guys like Slater and Ryder. Yeah. RBI Baseball, and I thought I made a dated reference. LOL. I play RBI Baseball on Coco Plays. Like, comment, subscribe there, Joey Numbers. Matter of fact, Joey Numbers, to pay off your debt, you're going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the title I'm looking for? The guy who handles, you're going to handle the day-to-day marketing. You're in charge of PR. You are in the PR of Coco Plays. That's how you're going to pay off your debt. Can you imagine trying to market Coco Plays? Be like, a fat guy yells about anything while playing RBI Baseball. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to live tweet us at KocoSports. High points of the night was Neville beat down with Owens. Miz should have come out. Miz TV, the crowd with few exceptions, and John Cena. It's going to sound crazy, but he actually won me over tonight. He had a little help from that little girl in front of me. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Big match John there, putting it out. Big match John, putting it out.
Big fucking match John. And he said, oh, God, no. I'll just pay. Joey Numbers, you've been back for like a day, and you're already fucking just bashing my beloved Coco Plays. All right. This would have been the worst Raw in Brooklyn ever. All right. But okay, hold on. Andy Paps just fucking wrote a lot. He was there live, too. Dude, for some reason, we are fucking over in Brooklyn. Like, 90% of our audience is from Brooklyn. We got to do, like, a fucking tour, and we go to Brooklyn, and we'll be like, we'll sell out fucking, I don't know, a Denny's 6-sided table. But, like, every fucking guy that's, like, up there on the Internet Infantry is from fucking Brooklyn. Just got home. Raw, it was insane. Trying to get out, traffic sucks balls. Yes. But for me, Raw was a win only because I was there. LOL. But I was pissed off. No Charlotte, no Wyatt family, no Dolph, and no Dudleys. I was pissed they were advertised. Oh, I hate false advertising on every level. That's something that grinds my fucking gears. I'll have to make a video about that forever. If you false advertise and you're a wrestling promoter, if there was no laws, I would be a vigilante and kill you. Like I would. Let's say there was no consequences to your actions. I'd look at a flyer and be like, wow, Doink the Clown and King Kong Bundy's going to be here? And then I'd watch your show and be like, there's no Doink the Clown and King Kong Bundy. And then I'd put on a fucking second-rate Punisher shirt and fucking just walk in with a shotgun and be like, who made the flyers? Who's the promoter? Who's the booker? Bow, 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 bow! And they'd be calling me Billy the motherfucking Kid. Coco the Kid strikes again. Fucking false advertising. This would have to be the worst Raw in Brooklyn ever, and he's sending me cool pictures. Cool. Do I get some points for the book for being from Jersey? Of course. I love New Jersey. New Jersey is where I grew up. I absolutely love it. I will never go back. Leave the memories alone. I don't know why. I love New Jersey. And then, Boom Boom used to call me out on this on the radio because I'm like, New Jersey's the greatest goddamn place in the world. I'm so happy I grew up in New Jersey. It's the greatest fucking state in the world. I really believe that. And then Boom Boom always throws out my punk card. He's like, why don't you move back? I'm never going back to Jersey. I'm never going back. I loved it. I'm glad I was part of it, but just like the Nets, I'm not going back to Jersey. But yeah, so give yourself a Barry Horowitz, New Jersey. There you go. And I think that's it. I'm going to say that's it. If I missed your comments, I do apologize. Hopefully we didn't miss any. Check out KocoSports.net, ProWrestling.me, Coco Plays on YouTube, Pumpkin Cheese on YouTube, LK's VIP, Boom Boom Wears Panties.net. That's Boom Boom. Don't be shy. Just promote your stuff.
Okay, your mom gave them to me. Fuck.
Mom jokes. That's where we're going, Booms. After all these years, I thought you were more professional than that. And also, my book comes out February 25th, 2016. It's going to be called Operation Freak Show. It's going to be about a bunch of vigilantes who go around killing, promote. No, I'm just kidding. A bunch of vigilantes who put on luchador masks and kill pedophiles. You know, a Hallmark classic Christmas story. So, like, comment, subscribe. Booms! On air. Are we doing the award show tonight, or are we saying fuck it, let's go home, let's wrap this bad boy up?
We'll talk about that off air.
Way to go, Booms. Way to go. Great fucking lead in. I'm glad I went to you, Booms. Booms is all type secret. He's like, no, I won't give my social security number out on the air. Ooh, Booms, the Mr. Private Life. All right. LK, thank you. Boom Boom, thank you. Internet Infantry, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and with that, I am over.